Had a long day of travel, time to unwind. Threw my jewels on, the bitches call me sunshine. Caught another nigga bitch locking eyes with me.
That
Think
was
that
when I
nigga
knew
deep, but I ain't worried. Shit, I brung mine. But let me tell you about
$200. He gave it to me in ones. I ain't like that. He gave me
I got some bomb ass pussy from a hood bitch. First it was 2 hoes, but one was on that bullshit. We slid on her.
I think it was Tokyo Jets. She was one of the first ones that really like, she posted it. Like she really showed me a lot of love.
Said I know these niggas snakes, but I ain't worried. Should I bite back? Yeah, that there a plot twist. Oh, you ain't heard, I'm the top pick. They sending shots on the ground, I would not get. Was me and Jigga, but we slid on the
It wasn't even good. My first YouTube video was Swerve. That was my first song.
Bitch, I'm street certified, fuck a blue check. He don't dance, but that 40 made him 2-step.
First YouTube video you released. My first YouTube video was Swerving. That was my first song. It's still out there, Swerving. Go check that out. You know, that was when I knew I really could rap, because I got good feedback on that. First paid gig. I got $200 to do. What is that club? It was a strip club. Pink Money Addiction. What is that? Hush Strip Club. That was my first one. $200. And he gave it to me in ones. I ain't like that. You gave me stripper money, bro. Don't do that no more. First time you noticed you had real fans. I was at a Chinese place and 2 big ladies, they wanted pictures with me. They called me the I'm So Tampa Boy. So, shout out to y'all too. I don't know y'all names, but first flight, I came down here to Florida when I was like 11. I came, me and my big brother, I was scared as fuck. I cried twice. First time you cheated. I don't cheat. Black men don't cheat. First celebrity artist to like your content. I think it was Tokyo Jets. She's one of the first ones that really like. She posted it, like she really showed me a lot of love. So I love you for that. You gave me that little encouragement that I needed to know that I ain't just wasting my time. First song I wrote, it was a Closer to My Dreams freestyle. Y'all will never hear it, because it was some bullshit, but that was the first song. First time you learn to cook. Noodles, that's like the average hood nigga now, you know. And I cook the best noodles. I go head up with anybody that think just cause you put that bullshit 16 seasons now, I got some that'll make you slap your grandma out her mouth. Come fuck with me. First time you got in trouble at school, I beat a nigga ass. Beat his ass. Cause he talked about my real name. I ain't gonna tell y'all my real name, but it's embarrassing. I beat his ass. 5th grade, nigga name was Brian.
Say your name, man.
I ain't telling y'all my name.
Say it. I'll look it up.
Google me. First drug. Thinking about them licks I hit, I had to. I could hear the breakers calling. No, the first drug was weed. I was like 7. I snuck my big cousin shit. I put it in some paper. It was some gas too. First Heartbreak. Oh, you bitch. Did you know who you is? You did me wrong, bitch. You knew I ain't had nowhere to live, bitch. You knew that and you put me out. I was homeless. I had to go back to my grandma's shit. I ain't even gonna say your name, Alyssa. First thing you will purchase from the corner store. I always get boiled peanuts and shit like that. If they're good. If it's nasty, I'm gonna return that shit and get some white cheddar popcorn and a Sprite. First lesson you learn as a child. Don't go in your mama's drawer. I done seen some shit. It was lime green and the Vibrate. First car, I had a 93 Camaro. 93 or 95. That motherfucker had a bad transmission, but I rode the fuck out of it. We went to all the house parties. It got shot at. I ain't never had insurance on that motherfucker. Christmas, I seen my mama put the motherfucking presents under the motherfucking tree, and I still act like it was Santa, all that bullshit. I let my kids fake it too, so whatever. First time you had sex. I don't know. Shit happens. It wasn't even good. So I ain't gonna call you out. Matter of fact, I do know who you is. All that hell. When I dropped I'm So Tampa, me and Priceless, we had a show at 1828 and we sold that motherfucker out. Like the whole city. And that ain't, at 1828, it never been done before, especially by a local person. So that let me know like people really fucking with you. Fans was really giving me feedback, rapping the song. I ain't even got to rap the whole time. So yeah, that's still my favorite moment to this day. When was the first time your family recognized your talent? They used to tell me it wasn't me. I had to really show them the video. I was on the radio and all, and they still didn't believe it was me. So I don't really know when they recognized it. Probably when I got my record deal, because they didn't see the money and they asked for something. First celebrity crush, JT. JT from the City Girls. That is my, whew. Ooh, Lord is my shepherd, he know what I want. First ever tape or CD. The first tape I ever had was, that I can remember, was College Dropout, Kanye West. That was my first one. That used to be my favorite artist. I'm originally from Chicago, so that's who I was rocking with back then. First time you did an all ages event, I did a wedding. I'm gonna say that's all ages. There was a lady in there like 99, like old as a motherfucker. And there was babies in there too, so there you go, all ages. It was crazy because people don't usually perform at weddings. I felt like Keith Sweat on New Jack City. When did you realize your calling for music, poetry, well music, that's my calling. I ain't never been good at nothing. You look at me, I'm not athletic. I never got out there and bounced no ball, run on no field, none of that shit. It ain't for me. So when I made my first song, Swerving, and people started really gravitating to it, I realized that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Who was the first person to tell you to go after your dreams? I don't know really, because a lot of people took it as a joke when I first told them. Well, my manager, Jay, my daddy, I would say my daddy. We had he in prison, but when I told him that I wanted to rap, he was like, it's kind of far-fetched, like when you think about it, but it's possible. And look where we at now, so, you know. Who was the first person to ask you to collaborate? The first person, when I did that Closer to My Dreams, it was my cousin, Arielle. His shit was garbage. My God, mine was bad, but his was trash. First song you remember word for word. Damn. I always been in the music, so I can't really say. But I'm gonna go with that, what, Biggest Smalls, Juicy. That's like one of my favorite songs, so yeah, that. If you had 6 months with no obligations or financial constraints, what would you do with your time? I'm gonna travel the world, cause that's the most expensive shit seems like. And I'm gonna go blow money everywhere. I'm gonna buy a lot of gold too, invest. And I'm gonna gamble in Vegas. Your first threesome, how was it? I ain't had it yet. I need it. If you're interested, call me. Hit me up. _Sosa.
Everybody, it's Astar. Follow Kuffed Media on Instagram for promotions, marketing, branding, and much more.